Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, The Bucket List Mom. My name is Elizabeth, and today I am doing a whole video in my bathroom. I seem to like to film in here. It's really good lighting and it's quiet from all of the kids. So today I'm doing something a little different than what I normally do, and I'll start by saying I am not like a beauty expert, I'm not a makeup expert, and you're not going to get like a real professional video that's going to tell you how to apply the makeup or anything like that, because I'm still learning and that's just not me. So what am I doing? Doing a makeup review video on a bucket list type of channel. Basically I did a bucket list kind of what I wanted my fall to look like, what I wanted to accomplish this fall, and one of the things I put on there was getting a makeup kind of routine and different kind of makeup products that I really liked. And so I've been working on that, and I got a ton of Honest Beauty products, lots of different things, and because I kind of got a big line of their products to try, I thought that maybe it would be interesting to kind of do a video of all their products and how they kind of work and if I like them or not. So today I have absolutely no makeup on to start, and that is because I got a couple of things to try. This is the Gentle Konjac Sponge right here, and you just get it wet and you can apply it with a cleanser. It'll soften and you kind of clean your face with it. So I wanted to try the cleaner before I put on any makeup, and then I think you can use it obviously to like remove makeup as well. And then I also got the Magic Gel to Milk Cleanser with rose water in it, and so there it is right there, and it just says that you use on wet or dry skin, basically to remove your makeup, but I think it's just also to wash your face as well if that's what you want to do. So I thought I'd try it before. Typically I don't wash my face before I put on makeup, so really I am like the least high maintenance girl kind of in the world. I have not owned foundation probably in like a couple of years. I just don't put it on. I put on a little bit of blush and I put on a little mascara, and that's really like it. And that's all I'm going to continue to do probably for a really long time because I'm a busy mom. But lately I've just been feeling like, even though, you know, we are busy moms and we are busy women, part of this channel is really about living your life to the fullest and taking care of yourself, self-care, and pouring into your own self too, even if you're a busy woman or busy mom or whatever, you know, that you still matter also. And so this is kind of the message of my channel, and so makeup's going to kind of go along with that because it is nice. It's nice sometimes. So what I'm looking for is some kind of makeup routine or regimen and product line that I really love that I can put on if I want to get all made up and look really nice. If I've got like a wedding to go to or a nice dinner out or something like that, I have gone to wedding with my blush and my mascara, and that's it. And that's because I really haven't felt like I had the time to pour into this, but this is what a face looks like at age 36 with no makeup on, and I'm finally at that stage where I'm like, you know, I can do a little bit of investing in me. So that's what I'm doing today. And so we're gonna start. So I also have some foundation, Honest Beauty Everything Cream Foundation. So I'll let you know all the coloring and everything. We're gonna put that on. I also have something, it's a concealer. I could not find a concealer, not really at all, not just one that I liked, but just, I don't know if they even have it totally in the Honest brand. So I found a concealer because let's face it, we all need a concealer sometimes, by P.Y.T Beauty. And so I'll give you like all the coloring and everything for that too. And so I'm going to use that. And then, oh, I totally forgot. I got a Prime and Perfect face mask, Super Fruits and Shea Butter. I've been wanting to try this for a really long time, and I finally got it. So it looks like we're doing a face mask. Maybe we need to do that first. So I think I'm going to do the mask first, and then we'll be able to wash the mask off with this other cleanser and this other thing. And I also have some blush. I've been using it already, lip powder blush. And so I'm going to tell you what color I have and what I think about this. I also use already all the time the Honest brand mascara. I really like that. And then I also have just some eyeliner. They come out with liquid eyeliner, and I'm someone that absolutely despises liquid eyeliner. I just don't like how it looks on me, and so I'm going to use my own eyeliner I've been using forever. So I'm not going to be reviewing the liquid eyeliner today, but I also have something I got. So I literally am getting myself all set up with makeup because I have one little like broken brush I always use. So I'm going to show you. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'll warn you. This this little thing. That's literally like it must have broken like years ago. I don't even know. But it works. So I just keep doing the same thing because I'm too tired, like as a mom, to, you know, do anything different. Ooh, I also use this once or twice now, but I got a little bit of it's like a lip balm. It's not even really like a lipstick. It's just like a lip balm with a little bit of tinted color. So we're gonna put that on. And then this is what their mascara looks like. So I have that too. But the awesome thing I got myself is I invested in some brushes. Highlight and Contour Brush Set. I did not want to overwhelm myself with like one of those that comes with like 20 different brushes because I already have absolutely no idea what I'm doing. But I found something in a color that I wanted, and I think it's fairly decent quality. So I wanted like rose gold brushes. So there they all are. They're by Lamora. We have a round angled contour. We got a tapered highlighting contour, flat contour, precision angled contour, and fan brush contour. And I can't tell you what any of those do. But I do know that this one will be for the blush, and this one can put on the foundation because I got a cream like foundation. I'm probably not going to be using any of these yet, but I'm excited to have them and grow my collection a little bit because I also got myself a new makeup bag. And so it's like a rose gold kind of color. I'm kind of pink, kind of gold. It's pretty. I'm really excited to try all the Honest Brand products because I like a lot of their other stuff other than makeup. And I really like stuff that doesn't have like a whole lot of chemicals and things in it. So that's kind of my goal when I'm looking, you know, that I'm not just slathering a bunch of nasty stuff on my face either. So, but it has to work good. It has to work good, right? Because I've tried a lot of stuff at like the different natural food, health food stores, like Whole Foods or Sprouts is what we have here in Arizona. And some of them are just not good. They're like terrible. They're just terrible. I think that's kind of what got me just turned off from makeup was just having some really bad products and not knowing the balance between the two. What did I want to do? Do I want to slather myself with good products but it's all nasty chemicals, or not use makeup at all, I guess? Alright, so the first thing we're going to use is this mask. Let's see it. I haven't even like gotten it out yet. It's so much littler than I expected. So I have the camera looking at me, but the mirror's right behind the camera, so I can see myself, but it's kind of far away. So I'm not totally sure how all this is going to work yet because I have not ever filmed a makeup video. Taking off the little safety seal. It smells really good. It smells like the super fruits. And there's shea butter, so it's going to like moisturize as well. It's kind of interesting. It's definitely dark, so it feels weird at first, like if you were putting on like foundation or something that's the super wrong color. I have to tell myself, no, this is just a mask. It's gonna wash off because I feel kind of silly looking. Look at it. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna get this all on real quick. And then I'm gonna go check on the kids while this waits for 10 minutes. It feels really good on my face though. It's kind of cooling and kind of like refreshing. Look how dark I look. It's pretty dark. I wasn't really thinking about what color would end up, but I feel kind of like a plum. So it feels good on my face. It doesn't feel real heavy or real icky or anything. I'm curious how many uses this would have, just like in general, but I don't see that anywhere on here. It's kind of starting to harden. All right, it's been 10 minutes. I'm back. I kind of like it. It does kind of harden, but it's not like super heavy or super icky. It feels kind of interesting. It feels really like smooth and soft and like clean. But yeah, definitely like hardens. It didn't get like on my hands or anything. So that's like kind of what it looks like. And I'm gonna wash it off now. I think I'm gonna wash it off first and then not wash it off. I don't want to ruin this thing. All right, I got it all off. And my face feels just really like normal, actually. It doesn't feel like anything. It just feels like I just washed my face. It feels kind of good. It feels maybe cooler, a little bit cooler to the touch, but it definitely brought out like some kind of red splotchiness a little bit on my face. But otherwise, I kind of liked it. I might actually keep this handy and use it regularly, so that's pretty cool. I have something in my beauty arsenal now, so that's fun. It's going in the bag. Boom, there we go. Okay, so now I'm gonna get this cleanser thing wet the Konjac Sponge. I'm not fully sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, but we're gonna go with it. That's kind of cute. It's got a little thing hanging. So it's hard until you get it wet. So we're gonna do that and get it a little bit wet. So here it is when it's wet. It's like squishy. I love how it feels. It feels really good. I have used one of these before. Trim Healthy Mama actually has a product line of all kinds of products, but also some different beauty products, and a Konjac Sponge is one of them. So it's kind of fun. And then we're gonna do this cleanser. Magic Gel to Milk Cleanser as well. I love stuff with rose water in it, so I'm really kind of excited about this. Comment down below if you guys like rose water as well. I'd like to know who else uses it. It smells so good. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It looks just like the picture online. So it just comes out like a gel. It definitely feels thick and oily on my face. I don't like the consistency of it as much as that mask. It feels really oily. I tend to have oily issues with my skin more so. My skin is like never dry, and I don't actually have to put on any kind of like moisturizer or anything on my face because it's always just been kind of more on the oily side. So it's not really like the consistency of honey at all, but for some reason it kind of reminds me of honey, which is kind of weird. It's definitely really gel-like, but it's making my face feel like really soft. So I don't know. Hopefully it's not gonna like clog my pores or anything. Cool. So I'm gonna get this wet a little bit again, and I'm gonna like massage it in, I guess, with it, because I want to know what it feels like. It talks about turning milky. I mean, I think that's the whole point of its name. You can definitely see some of the cleanser in there, like it kind of gets milky, but not a whole lot. Not like, I was kind of thinking it would be a lot more like foaming up kind of or something. I kind of expected to see more like white. I mean, like there's like a little bit of white. That's it. You can barely see it. It definitely feels gentle on my face though. This thing feels really gentle. So that's kind of nice. I feel like hopefully it'll remove like some dead skin and stuff, but not like damage my skin. So I do kind of like it. All right, now I'm gonna make sure my face is nice and clean and dry and ready to apply the foundation. All right, my face is all clean and dry and ready. It feels good. It feels really good. It just feels normal. There's nothing really going on with my face right now. It doesn't feel like tingly or anything. It just feels nice. It feels kind of fresh. So I'm gonna use some of this concealer first before I put on my foundation. And don't leave me hate comments if I do any of my makeup wrong. I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do. If you want to give me nice, positive, constructive tips, totally there. Okay, so this is what it looks like on the outside, and then it's just got its concealerness. So I have the one that is fair / pink. I do tend to have pretty fair skin, so what I'm really looking for in a concealer, obviously besides the occasional like zit, is the bags. I'm getting bags under my eyes. There's lines, especially like when I smile or when I whatever, you know, I get lines along here. And so even though I don't feel like I have like super dark like bags under my eyes, in pictures and just different things, I'm really starting to notice right here, and that's the area I'm kind of really hating right now. And so if I can do anything to kind of lessen them or kind of cover them up, then that's kind of my goal. So let's go ahead and get this on and see how it does. So I'm just gonna kind of rub it on underneath here. Not really sure how much I'm supposed to do, but I'm gonna do what feels good and right to me. Definitely, I got some like redness down here from using the face masks and stuff, so not sure what that's about, but otherwise I think everything else the foundation will cover. So I'm gonna blend a little bit of it in. It doesn't go on quite as easily as I would like. I feel like it's kind of like stuck in one place, and it's just like not blending in well. It's kind of hard to rub it around. So I'm not totally sure if I like that too much, because I feel like it's just like too much on top of my skin and not in my skin, to where I don't want to be able to necessarily really like see that area. Like, I'm not sure it really did anything except for lighten all my skin around here, but I mean, you can still see this. So there's a couple other products that I'd like to try. I'm not sure that I'm 100% set on this. Maybe it needs to be used in conjunction with something else, or maybe I just need to find a different product that can do it by itself, because I'm not really sure that there's a whole lot of change or noticeable kind of improvement, really. Anyway, so there's that. We're gonna move on to the Everything Cream Foundation. So the color I have is Shell, and I'm hoping that is going to match me pretty good. It comes in a nice little case. Except the case definitely does show fingerprints. I can't help it. I'm a mom. The fingerprints drive me nuts. Just opens right on up really easily, and there it all is right in there with your mirror. And then there's more surprises underneath here. This little spongy thing. I don't know. I don't think I would ever use that. And then watch, this is the best part. It just snaps back shut. That I really like. I don't know why, that's a great feature. All right, so I'm gonna put some of this on and I will be right back. So one thing I'm noticing is that a little bit goes like a really long way. Like you do not gotta cake this stuff on. So that's nice because I don't like really caked on foundation, so. And with a foundation, what I'm really hoping for is not something super duper flawless, but I want to see like my freckles and different skin imperfections like in my face. I just, I don't want to look like a porcelain doll really. I want to look more like a little bit sun-kissed with all the freckles and everything. And so I've got a lot of freckles on my nose, and I even have them up in my forehead, and they're just me. So I like them and I want to keep all of those visible. Definitely wanting to just get something that will even out some of the rest of my skin tone, because I don't necessarily want like all the red or anything like that. So a little bit definitely goes a long way, and this is not blended in very well yet at all, but it's definitely like, I don't know if I got the right shade. For me right now, I'm feeling like it's very like pale and pasty white for me. I definitely am a little bit tan still, like from this summer. Okay, there, I set my exposure a little bit lower, so hopefully you can kind of see, but I actually really like it. I cannot feel it on my face at all. It's really, really light, and it's not caked on at all, and so I can barely tell that I have anything on, which is super duper right up my alley. It definitely, I can see my freckles still, so that's cool. And but it definitely evened out my face tones and got rid of a lot of the red, and just made my face all overall one color. I love how it feels. I can touch it and it's not just everywhere, and I can barely tell that I have it on my face. So that's really cool. I kind of impressed. Like that might be what I was looking for. Actually, I really like this brush. I have never once, you guys, applied foundation with a brush. This is my very first time ever. But there we go. So yeah, the brush actually works really nice with it. But yeah, overall, I kind of like it. It goes on really nice, really smooth, and it's really, really light. And so I love that. And you only need a little bit, like a little bit will do you. It goes a long way in spreading everywhere. So I think I might actually kind of like it and kind of keep getting used to using it. So the next thing we're going to go over is the blush. The first thing I noticed when I got the blush, and I'm going to see if I can get it up here so you can see how much of it is like coming off like that. It's really powdery, and I was considering getting a cream blush, and I think I might still do that. I've used this a couple times and I'm not 100% sold, and then it gets everywhere. It gets all over my sink, and I have to then like wash that off every time. I've never had a blush that was this like powdery before, and I noticed it even as I took it like out of the box. It just doesn't stay together very well. So okay, I've got some on there, and it's really dark. I might have gotten too dark of a color for me. I don't typically like to have a really, really vibrant color, but this brush is gonna make, my goodness, it goes on a little, goes a long way with this too. I think I put way too much on. The brush I had before was having trouble getting this on, and it was having trouble putting it on like evenly. And so I was having to use like a ton, and now this brush is, I guess, a lot more efficient. So I'm gonna have to wipe some of this off. I'll be right back. Okay, I officially feel like I look like a clown. I think I should have used my old blush brush for this. I am gonna need to take some of this off and start over because that was like way too much, which I don't totally love because I don't know. I guess I feel like the brush shouldn't make that big of a difference. Like, I mean, I don't know. Why would the brush make all that much of a difference in one of them applying it and making you feel like a clown and the other one like barely being able to get it on evenly? It was really like splotchy and I'd get really dark in some areas and not at all in other areas, and I was like, what the heck? So then I keep putting more on, but then yeah, I feel like I would need to like take some of it off, and so nobody wants to have to do that like once you've gotten your foundation and everything on. Okay, so I'm kind of doing a round 2 here, and I didn't add any more on here. Like a tiny bit will do you. Like I'm just going what was already like on there, and it's kind of crazy. So I think that looks pretty nice. Hoping you guys can kind of see it. I like it to be really like light, and I like it to be like I can barely tell I have blush on, but I do want a little bit of color, so I'll do it right here along my cheeks. And that's about it, just because I'm really low maintenance. I know you can do a little bit, you know, like on your forehead and stuff to look kind of just nice. I don't want to look too like pasty either, since I did put foundation on today, but yeah, so I don't know. What do you think? I think it looks kind of nice. But there, look, after just using it even once, it was just like, look at all that. And it's like all over my counter right here. So I don't know. I think what I'm probably going to do is end up trying a cream blush. I'll probably use this and, you know, use it out. But it's like, I don't know if I'm going to buy it again. So, all right. So I'm going to apply some eyeliner real quick and I'll be right back. Okay. So I put my eyeliner on. And actually it went on like a lot smoother, like silkier than usual. Like just really smooth, which was interesting. I don't know if that's the cleanser or something maybe, but so that's kind of curious. I wasn't used to it, and I think I actually kind of put on more than I usually do, and I never like come all the way over to like the corner of my eye and everything. I try to do it halfway or just a little bit over halfway because I feel like it doesn't make my eye look as open. It kind of like, I don't know. I don't feel like it helps make up my eye look bigger and better, so I just put it halfway, and that's how I like it. So next we're going to use the Honest Mascara, and this, guys, I've actually been using for months and I love it. I like how this is. It just goes on really, really well. They have a primer too, and you can use that too. I never do, just in my regular day. I don't notice that it really makes a whole heck of a lot of difference, so I'll do it on one eye, and then I'll leave the primer off for the other eye and we can compare. Okay, that's what it looks like when there's primer on it. So now we'll go ahead and put on some mascara over it. All right, and for the non-primered eye. Okay, so that's what it looks like. So you guys can see there's the primer eye and there's the non-primer mascara. And so that's what it looks like. I was kind of digging the primer this time. I feel like the finished product looks pretty similar, but with this eye with the primer, it was kind of like, it felt like my eyelashes were already kind of straightened and apart, and maybe that's what it's supposed to do so that you can really get your coverage on there. I did kind of notice that difference this time, but I do think both eyes look really, really similar. So sometimes I'm too lazy for that extra step. All right, so that's mainly the makeup look. I didn't even look into whether or not Honest Company has eyeshadows. I really don't love to apply eyeshadow. I don't even truly know how or do a very good job with it, but just in my normal day-to-day, I just don't put on a whole lot of eyeshadows. So my last thing to show you is this lip gloss kind of thing here. I typically never wear lipstick. I don't like lipstick. I don't like to change the color of my lips very much at all. So if I do anything, it's going to be glossy, but it's going to be like super, super neutral. And this is a pretty neutral color. This is the Summer Melon shade. And so it feels nice on. It goes on really easily and smoothly, and it doesn't cake up, and it doesn't feel really heavy. So that's nice. And so all it does is give you like a little bit of color, a little bit of shimmer. Feels really normal and natural and nice on. I kind of feel like it makes my lips a little too like pink. I tend to have like really big lips, and so I'm kind of not trying to make my lips just look huge and draw attention to them, because I just don't need that right now in my life. Being a mom and being at home, I just don't want to look like I got these like big fish lips. So it's a little more pink, a little more color than I think I would love. I want something that just makes it look kind of moist but doesn't tint it or change it too much of a color. So maybe I just got kind of the wrong color and I need a little bit more of like a natural one, or maybe this one has like a little bit too much pink in it for me. But I definitely like it. I like how it feels on. It definitely moisturizes. It definitely feels, yeah, it feels kind of good. So that is it. That is the complete makeup look. It definitely looks really natural still, and it definitely still kind of, I think, accentuated, you know, just some of my normal features. So I still kind of feel like I look like myself, and look kind of like a normal mom, but it definitely took it up kind of like a little level, right? And a little notch. And it really wasn't that long to apply all of this. So it's just a nice, easy makeup routine. So I kind of like some of this. I definitely probably will keep this on hand. I always have this on hand. I love this. I'm going to keep trying to find a different concealer. I'll use this up, but I want something that's just gonna like really, really be on my team, if you know what I mean. I like this foundation. I may explore some other foundations. I don't know if this is the foundation for me, but I definitely don't have a problem using it. It's definitely really good. This is probably my least favorite product. I'm not so sure. I will use it up. I just probably won't ever buy it again. I don't want something that just ends up like all over my counter, because I don't need one more thing to do. So I might have to go with like a cream blush next time. But I definitely really like these new brushes. These went on, these put everything on really nice and really smooth. So that's really interesting to have something finally. It's been years since I bought myself brushes. So this is the Lamora brand. I use the flat contour and the rounded angle contour. So I'll put a link to Amazon in the description, because that's where I got these, and it took one day and that's it. So it was really kind of cool. I don't know if I'll use this all the time. I don't know if I need to keep this on hand. I'm gonna have to kind of wash all my makeup off tonight and see if it helps and see if I like that. I definitely don't want to go to bed with all the foundation and everything on. Sometimes when I wear really minimal makeup, it's like it's wiped off by the end of the day, and it's just, I don't really need to wash my face and I fall into bed exhausted. So I'm trying to get a little bit more of like a face regimen and everything like that. So, but I definitely really liked this face mask. So that's pretty cool. I definitely think I'm going to keep this on hand. And I have one more bonus product I forgot to show you that I've been using as well. It's called the Honest Beauty Hydrogel Cream with 2 types of hyaluronic acid. So this is like their face cream, and I actually really, really like this. I'm sorry, I totally forgot. I should have put this on before I did like my concealer and foundation. But it goes on really nice where it doesn't feel like heavy on your face, and it almost kind of feels like water, like you rub it in and your face just feels kind of wet and then it dries, but it doesn't feel like a lotion on your face or anything. It doesn't feel sticky, it doesn't feel heavy, and it doesn't feel like it stays there and leaves like a bunch of oil or anything like that. So here's kind of what it looks like. So it's just a white cream in there, but I do like it. And see, I've had it for quite a while actually, and I've been using it up, so I'll probably get more, but since my face isn't dry, it's not like something I have to have. It's kind of just more something, just trying to take care of myself is basically what it is. I don't know that I necessarily noticed a whole lot of difference with my face just because my face doesn't get dry. It's not like it got rid of fine lines and wrinkles or anything or really changed much about my face or my skin. So it's definitely like a product that I personally could do without just because I don't have dry skin, but I want something for myself. I want to take care of myself. So that's where I started, and I do kind of like it, so I might buy some more in the future. All right, you guys, well, thanks for sticking with me. That's all I have for today's video. I hope I didn't make too much of an embarrassment of myself applying makeup when I really don't have any idea what I'm doing. I hope it helped you kind of understand, you know, about the products and be able to make a better decision for yourself if you were looking into these. If you're interested in the message of what my channel is, please do subscribe. It's all about just mom stuff and really pouring into yourself as a mom, even if you're busy and even if you're taking care of little kiddos, that it's still important that we do things that are, you know, living our life and taking care of ourselves and off of our bucket list. So even though it wasn't like skydiving today or something major, you know, on a bucket list, it's like still having a good makeup routine is important. And so something I can check off my fall bucket list. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Start to sail along these ocean waves. Nobody knows how to find us. It's turning out to be a perfect day. I just wanna leave our normal lives behind us. So let's get lost out